Representatives from Myanmar's ruling party have held talks facilitated by China with three armed rebel groups leading an anti-junta offensive. Myanmar's military is battling armed opponents on several fronts in the fiercest challenge to its grip on the Southeast Asian nation since it seized power in a 2021 coup. Now, the rebel groups aligned with the pro-democracy parallel government launched a coordinated offensive in October. The groups have seized military positions and border hubs vital for trade with China.
我们认为缅北局势缓和降温，符合缅甸各方的利益，也有利于维护中缅边境的安宁和稳定。中方乐见缅北冲突各方举行和谈，并取得积极成果。我们也愿意继续为此提供支持和便利。
A Myanmar junta spokesman said the military held talks with the Arakan Army, the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army and the Taang National Liberation Army. The talks were aimed at finding a political solution to the conflict. The spokesperson stated the talks had been held with the help of China without saying when or where they were held. Beijing is a major arms supplier of the ally of the junta. However, ties have been strained in recent months over the junta's failure to crack down on online scam compounds in Myanmar that Beijing says target Chinese citizens. Analysts say China maintains ties with ethnic armed groups in northern Myanmar. Now, some of these groups share close kinship and cultural ties with China and use Chinese currency and phone networks in the territory they control. Protesters gathered at a rare demonstration in Yangon last month to accuse China of backing the ethnic minority alliance. Well, Beijing has expressed strong dissatisfaction over the clashes in the Shan state, home to oil and gas pipelines that supply China and a planned billion-dollar railway link. Junta's foreign minister met with the deputy secretary of the Yunnan Provincial Party Committee last week in China's Kunming. According to the junta-backed Global New Light of Myanmar, they discussed peace and stability along the border areas. The offensive by the alliance of ethnic minority armed groups has galvanized other opponents of the junta. The United Nations says the clashes have spread to the east and the west of Myanmar and forced more than 500,000 people to flee their homes.